Hey everyone, this is Chris here with you again, and I'm bringing a moment of hope that I think is going to maybe end up being more like a really quick Bible study. But what I want to talk about is connected to what Steve and Scott have been talking about, and it is this idea that we need to strive to love like Jesus. And here I've been at the Arlington where I work during the day. I've been teaching a lot on Corinthians. We just finished with 1 Corinthians 13. And in this text that I want to read to you, Paul is talking about the way of love. And it's a very familiar one to you, where he says that love is patient and love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, and so forth and so on. Before that, though, he had talked about the spiritual gifts, and then he had talked about the fact that these gifts are for the edifying of the body of Christ, for the church. The gifts aren't for your own personal use, right? But they are to edify the body of Christ. That's when he goes into this idea that we are one body with many members. Now, here where I work, puzzles are a pretty big deal. People enjoy doing puzzles. I'm actually in an activity room where there are literally probably 50 puzzles around here, and people are working on them in various stages of completion. And you know that when you first pull out a puzzle, that it's just a jumbled up mess, that you don't see the picture, you don't quite understand what it is unless you have the box. And if you don't have the box, then you're really in bad shape. But with that box, it guides you. You understand how the pieces go together. And then you get to the completion of the puzzle, and you have one piece missing. You have an incomplete picture. You're not whole. You're not what you were meant to be. And I think that what Paul says here in these verses that I've read is that without love, if that piece is missing, then the entire puzzle, the entire body, in other words, the words he would use, is incomplete and actually is ineffective. So we at Marco Presbyterian Church, of course, we want to bring hope to people with the truth of Jesus. And one of the best ways that we can do that is to demonstrate to them that we are a collective body, that we are a completed puzzle that God has put together, that we live in love for one another, that we serve one another, that we serve our community, and that we seek always strive to stir one another up. Well, this Sunday, Pastor Steve will continue their series, Love Like Jesus. Join us at 9 or 10:30, and we look forward to worshiping with you.